Good morning. It's Wednesday. Today we read Psalm 67. May God be gracious to us and bless us and make his face to shine upon us, that your way may be known on the earth, your saving power among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. Let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For you judge the peoples with equity and guide the nations upon earth. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. The earth has yielded its increase. God, our God, shall bless us. God shall bless us. Let all the ends of the earth fear him. There's enough repetition in this psalm that I think it was probably something that was done liturgically. Somebody would sing something and the people would respond. That's just conjecture, but I'm going to go with it. I think that might be what happens. Let all the peoples praise you, and all the nations of the earth will be glad and sing for joy. Now, there's something to see because I think half the nations on the earth, a big swath of the nations around the Mediterranean Sea and to the east and south are all Muslim. And so they worship God in a different way than we do. And some say they worship a different God. It's hard to know. But they are in the tradition of Abraham, so we'll just leave it there. But for those nations and our nations to come together and praise God would be, frankly, astounding because they don't like our nations and we typically don't really like them. So what are we going to do? I mean, that's a problem. We have other kinds of problems with other nations too. So this psalm looks for a day when all the nations will praise God, and that day seems pretty far off in the future, or it seems to be a day that will come only when and after God has intervened in this world's history. All we can do right now is just pray for it and wait and see what happens and do our best to make it happen or to bring the nations to that point. I don't know if we could do that or not ourselves, but we can certainly try. The earth has yielded its increase, and God shall bless us. Now, these are agricultural people in many ways. There's no industry in ancient Israel. They're little guys that make things in their shed by their house. That make leather goods or furniture or pots, but there's no big industry. There's no big pottery place churning out thousands of pots. There are no factories. And so you've got farming and you've got people that raise animals. So it's all agricultural from our point of view. And so for the earth to yield its increase, for the farm, for the crops to grow and flourish and grow well, that's something God has done, and that's something we are happy about because God has done it. But that doesn't happen every year. It doesn't even happen most years. A lot of years are pretty lean. And so David says, well, the earth has yielded its increase now. Let's praise God. So this is a good year, and this is a song that expects a good year, even if one is not quite forthcoming. So on the whole, it's an optimistic psalm, and it looks for God to bless all the nations and to bless us and to bless our crops. There's no hint here of enemies that are plotting against us or whispering and conspiring. There's no hint of bad things that are coming. It's just all positive, and everybody should praise God, and certainly everyone should praise God, and we hope for a positive time and a positive life. So let's have a positive day, all right? Let's have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.